to log on at 7 sharp, but you know, when technology works, it works. So let me get right down to it. So, just um a quick recap of what I talked about yesterday. I was saying that three critical components for a profitable plan B side hustle or side business. I don't really like to use the word side hustle, but one, you must have a clear offer and know who your audience is. And so, one of the things that people don't tend to do is they don't tend to do the research. What keywords, how are people searching for what you're offering? And so you need to use those keywords and test them. So I'm going to rattle off a number of tools. If you want the one page workbook, one page sheet that breaks down what's I discuss in this summit, be sure to do Plan B Day 2 in the comments. So define your customer, what problem, pain point, or desires do they have? And so I'm going to share with you some tools so you can figure out, are people actually looking for those? So one is Viral Finder, and Finder is Findr, and Answer the Public, Suval, and then Mangools, Mangools. And there is explorekeywords.com using /Suval. Now, one thing that I like about Suval, and I mention it all the time, is that it checks Google, Bing, Yahoo, Amazon, now checks Etsy, Answer, Wikipedia, and I hope I mentioned Google. But anyway, oh, and most importantly, YouTube. It checks these platforms to see if people are searching for. So make sure you use those keywords. Now, create an irresistible offer. And I'm sure you've heard that term many times. And so, exactly what does that mean? Make sure that your product or service or your offer has a clear, specific outcome. Luxury chat travel for less. Um, Launch your first digital product in 30 days, or write a book in a weekend. Learn how to start your business in a weekend. Your offer should promise a transformation that they really want. Number two, does it solve a painful problem? Does it address a real urgent and painful issue that they're aware of or that they want to pay you for? Use language that you use to describe their struggle or their desires. Don't use industry jargon. I know we're all used to doing that. Include value pack bonuses. And so your bonuses should remove any roadblocks. Say, for instance, I offer a video ebook that basically walks you through the steps of creating your own business startup plan with videos embedded in the ebook. Now, would that be of interest to you? Because not only can you read it, but you can see it. And your bonuses should complement your core offer and not make people feel overwhelmed. So, do you have a clear and simple framework? Do you have a easy way to sign up with you for your services, schedule an appointment? Is it a proven method or formula that makes people feel organized and that it's actually attainable or that they can easily implement? So, for example, I have the 3-step BYE, which is build your exit framework. And people can probably remember that because, after all, this is the Plan B Summit. So BYE spells buy. So, 5, you have a limited or exclusive urgency or scarcity. Sign up now before the annual price goes up for the new travel club. Um, the price ends on this Friday. Uh, and take all the risk out of a purchase, reduce the fear and the doubt, offer a guarantee, share people's testimonials, let them know if you have a trial period, or if you are a coach or a consultant, do you have a 15-minute consultation? You might want to do that just to see if you all are a good fit. Now, price for value, not for the time. Price based on the outcome or the problem solved or the transformation, and not how long it takes. Position the offer as a transformation and not a transaction. And so, in making that irresistible offer, remember, what is the result? What tools or bonuses, what support, what social proof or testimonials? Is it urgent, or will they immediately take out their wallet, purse? Take out their wallet out of their purse. It doesn't make it irresistible. And let me know if you'd like help in creating or crafting your irresistible offer, and use messaging that will attract your audience. So, do you have a simple and consistent sales systems so that you have that you can build daily leads? Do you have a landing page? Do you have an automated webinar? Do you use ManyChat? Do you use Mobile Monkey? Do you use Connect Leads, which is not a well-known, but I love it. It allows you to track through automation where you are in the process, how many times you reached out to a potential lead, group track, stay top of mind with emails, text messages, or simply check-ins. Do you have a way of connecting? And most importantly, smart and time management. And I'm going to share a couple of tools with you that you can use for that. So, like I said, if you are starting a business or you're growing a business, millionaires track their time, even though that they can get up whenever they want. Usually they have a set schedule. So, what are some time management tools or apps you can use? Clockify, Toggle Track, which is TOGGL, Forest, Rescue Time, and Smart Time and Money Management. Track every dollar, the income, expenses, the goals. Remember, yesterday I talked about reverse engineering and coming up with your financial goals. And my business accountability partner has a way of tracking your money. So put in the money or Roz if you're interested in her offer. But I will have the summit again soon, and you will feel free to get her offer. She has the most value packed, like lead magnets, courses, and she really is the best kept secret. So, and one of the last things, you want to prioritize your profit. Pay yourself, make sure your business and personal expenses are separate. And you don't need to have a massive team. But if you're building this on the side, you need at least one form of passive income that does not involve you actively in it. So, I did say that I wanted to provide an audit for you. And these are things that you should think about. And this goes for any business, whether it's product or service. When you create a business, it's not build it and they will come. How are you going to attract them to you? So, get out a piece of pen or paper, or even watch this video a couple of times and write down some of these things. So these are things that you should audit for yourself, for your business. How are you going to attract people to you? Are you going to use paid advertising? Are you going to do search marketing? Are you going to use content marketing? Are you going to use videos, start a blog, a podcast? Is it going to be a paid podcast? What platforms are you going to be on? Community management. A lot of people are going to platforms like School and Circle and WHOP, WHOP. And right now, I believe WAP is still free, but they are going to those platforms in order to engage. So, do you have clear copy? Does someone know when you mention your company or what you do? Is it clear? Is it offer value? Is it relatable? So, think about some of those things. How are you going to attract people? Is it a website? How are you going to communicate back and forth? So many people have websites, but people have no way of getting in contact with them. So think about that. And finally, engage. How are you going to engage with people? And this kind of overlaps with attraction, but you need to keep people's attention. So, how are you going to do that? Is it a weekly podcast? Is it a blog? Do you have a video series that keeps people's attention? In other words, do you leave them hanging on from one week to the next that make them want to tune in, just like a TV show or a mini series? And how do you engage with them on social media? And are you on the right platform? Because so many people are on Meta or Facebook, but that's not necessarily where they get the most engagement. So know what that platform is. And if it's not working, make sure you're checking the analytics or the engagement on your post. How many views? How many people are engaging with you? And are you using email marketing? Now, think about the pandemic where a lot of brick and mortar businesses had no way of getting in touch with their customers. Think about the Instagram influencer who had 100,000 followers and tried to sell t shirts, but she didn't sell any. So think about ways to connect, stay connected, and email marketing still works because you have an engaged audience. And you can go back to them time and time again when you have new offers. And so think about where you want to engage with people. Substack is becoming very popular. WAP is popular, especially School, SKOOL. So think about how you want to attract and how you want to engage. And I will see you tomorrow for the third and final day of plan the Plan B Summit. Now, um, when I have the full summit coming soon, I will have speakers. I will share my business accountability partner. She will share how to track your money and why that's important. And my friend Janine Biggins, also known as Gigi, will share how to clone yourself. If you're a small business owner, how can you be in multiple places at the same time and still connect with people? So stay tuned for more. And the third and final day is tomorrow. So let me know if there's anything that you realized that, or you learned that you really didn't know. Mostly it's probably about the tools. But anyway, I appreciate you for tuning in, and I hope to see you on day 3.